The Friends of Medieval Dublin virtual walking tour. This is a tour of Christ Church Cathedral, Dublin, by Dr Stuart Kinsella, archivist of Christ Church Cathedral, and a member of the Friends of Medieval Dublin.
I'm standing in front of Christ Church Cathedral, Dublin here, and I'm just going to give you a very short overview of the cathedral, which was established around 1028 when King Sitric Silkenbeard, who was a Hiberno Norse king of Dublin, went on a pilgrimage to Rome. What we can see here is the tower, the transepts and the nave. The tower has been heavily restored in the 1870s, and the nave likewise, in fact the entire exterior of the cathedral, but the general shape is still the same, and the Romanesque windows that you can see, that is certainly dating back to the late 12th century. When Sitric came back, he established it as a Benedictine cathedral priory with a man called Dunon, who was the first bishop, who we've recently discovered was trained in Cologne as a Benedictine. The site that we're now looking at would probably have been the original site for the cloister. Initially Benedictine, and then after the arrival of Archbishop Lawrence O'Toole in the 1160s, it was changed to being an priory of Augustinian canons regular. It's hard to imagine now, but this entire space was occupied by at least 3 or 4 different buildings. On the left hand side there would have been the prior's chambers, which originally acted as an episcopal palace, and in fact what you can just about see there at Dublinia, the old tower of St. Michael's Church, that was in fact a chapel within the episcopal palace. Then this general elevated area that I'm in at the moment, this was originally would have been the refectory, and then over here in front of the Romanesque door, which I should point out has only been there since the 1830s, here is the chapter house. This would have been originally a 4-bay vaulted space which the chapter used, and above it was a set of dormitories, and you can just about make out a little relieving arch here on the left hand side of the Romanesque door, which was the old night stair where they used to come down to say the offices from the dormitory. Then a little bit further beyond you can just see the stump, a stump of stone beside that London plane tree, and that stump is the southeasternmost corner of the old long choir, which was built in the 1350s or 60s or thereabouts by Archbishop John de St. Paul. So that's a very quick intro to Christ Church. I'm quite sure I've gone over my 2 minutes. So there you go. Thanks.